Howdy do and welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be having a little chit chat about them little monsters called toddlers. And I'll tell you now, my knowledge on toddlers extends to only a 4-year-old. So for right now, that knowledge will be a little bit wasted, I guess. So what I got is a little boy, and man oh man, he has boundless amounts of energy. I'm talking crazy running up walls, even though it's 9 o'clock at night kind of energy. The stuff that haunts your dreams. But these kids have so much energy. It is mind blowing how the heck we're supposed to be able to keep up with them. I have found that if you can give them something to do, my son loves to do projects. My wife is probably the better one at creating these projects and working with my son on these projects, but he gets better every day. Every day that you work with him on a project of some sort, it gives him a new pathway to channel his boundless amounts of energy. Yeah, you're going to definitely need to learn how to channel energy. That, or you're going to have boundless amounts of energy yourself. Grandparents are great outlets for that, if they're young enough anyway. I know my parents, they're able to take my son every now and again for like a weekend or something, but they come back and they look like they're about drugged through the mud and up a hill and back down again. I'm telling you. He has some great aunt and great uncle out there that they just love taking care of him. He spends the night over their house, and boy, oh boy, they look bushwhacked when they get done with him. I feel so bad. But you, the dad, are gonna, well, if you're in my shoes, the stay-at-home dad, you're gonna be spending hours and hours and hours and hours a day with this child, and you have to find a way to curb their tendencies towards what you need them to do. And yeah, I never thought I'd be so teed off by someone so little in my life. It really has a way of getting to you. But I'd love to give you pointers on how to potty train, but well, we never had to do that. We had a grandmother of his. She took him for a little while I was doing my hunting thing. He came back and no longer needed diapers, and he used the toilet all by himself. But then we ended up with the whole gotta wipe my butt thing. That was kind of gross. We just got over that, but most of that was encouragement. I found this really cool way of doing things where I created a whiteboard with columns and rows, where we're going to have, say, you're going to listen to mom and dad, and then you get a full week's worth of check marks, and then you get a prize at the end. My son's prizes happen to be these little iron-on patches. I got them off of Amazon for super cheap. So I found that an encouragement board, that's what I'm going to call it, an encouragement board, really helped him progress down the path to what we needed him to get him to steer correctly to do tasks that we wanted him to, if you will. something like that is a pretty good way to go. You also got, your stereotypical, you, you do something good, you give them a treat like a little puppy. We were very, very fortunate when we had our son that he was a very, very good, very well-behaved kid up until he hit 3. Then I think Satan took over. Nah, I'm just kidding. He definitely became his own individual person for sure once he hit 4. Or, sorry, 3. When he hit 3 years old, that really set the precedence for a change in attitude, change in thinking, definitely starting to do different stuff. Because this is going to be the end of the dad talks for the information that I would have prior knowledge, I should say. Now I'm going to probably be making little blips for dad talks when I run into something. So when I run into, him doing something strange, or her, my daughter, doing something differently than what he did, because I have an 8-month-old and a 4-year-old, so the information that I'm getting now is my daughter is a completely different person. Already, at 8 months old, she acts and does things completely differently. So, there will be more dad talks to come, but they're going to trickle in a little bit. They're gonna be more when I find stuff out, when I come up against new walls, new ways of having to do things. Like the disciplinary or encouragement board may not work for my daughter, but we'll see. So, what kind of trouble I can get into tomorrow.